Doll like her got mixed up in this mission dodge.
She is a beautiful doll, right? With 100% eyes.
It is too bad that such a doll like her spends all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she has a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street!
Henry the Horse, how are you? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me about Nate Detroit. Does he have a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks.
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward of my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish that Nathan finds the spot.
Mr. South Street, it was Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
Ah, pleasure.
Any of you guys see Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that, officer?
The Nathan Detroit's been running a floating crap game around here. I'm moving to a different spot each night. Why are you telling us this, Your Honor? I'm telling you this because I know that you bums work for Detroit, russing up customers. We do? Yeah. Oh. You can tell them for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot, but nobody's going to give him one, because they know Brannigan's breathing down his neck. Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't...
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit.
Oh, hello, Lieutenant Brannigan. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
I've just been talking to your colleagues about your crap team. Imagine having trouble finding a place there.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know on account of the fact that you now have to live on your salary. Hey, did you find a place? What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want an election, which in return I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah. Nate, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Did I find a place? We're holding a game tomorrow night in Radio City Music Hall. How you gonna fix the ashes? I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Hey, Nathan, you once said you might be able to use the Biltmore garage.
Well, I was over to the Biltmore garage. I spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He said he might take a chance on letting us use the place if we give him $1,000. $1,000 in cash. He won't take my marker. Your marker's no good, huh? What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is a pledge, which a guy can't welch on. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker is as good as gold. Only Joe and Biltmore don't seem to think so. It don't seem possible. Me without a livelihood. Well, I've been running the crap game ever since I've been a juvenile delinquent. Hey, can't you do something? What can I do? I'm broke. You know what today is? It's mine and Allie's 14th anniversary. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged for 14 years. Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town is up to here with high players. Look, the Greek's in town.
Brandy bottle mates.
Scranton Slim. I know. I can make a fortune. But where can I have a game?
The Biltmore garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand. And they've now got a lock on the door at the gym at the PS84.
There's a stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout, and things being how they are. The back of the police station's out.
So the Biltmore garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got. Why, it's good old reliable Nathan Detroit. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. But the good old reliable Nathan Detroit. Always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of lettuce for the fellow who can get us there. If we only had a lousy little grant, we could be a millionaire. That's the old reliable Nathan Detroit. If the size of your bunko you want to increase, now the range that you go broken, quiet and deep. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating flat in permanent floating crab game in New York. Fellas, do not worry. Nathan destroys the crab game. We'll float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Say, guess who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson? Well, there's the highest player of them all. Higher than the Greek? Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how he bets. I once saw him bet 5 G's on a cockroach. And another time when he was sick, he wouldn't take penicillin on account of the fact that he had bet 10 G's that his temperature would go up to 104. Did it? Did it? Well, he's so lucky it went up to 106. Good old Sky.
Why don't you borrow the money from Sky?
Not with Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him $1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared to bet with Sky, providing I can find a bet that I can't lose. He likes crazy bets, like, which lump of sugar will a fly land on? Or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake? Cheesecake. Cheesecake. Look, run into Mindy's and see how many pieces of cheesecake and how many pieces of strudel that Mindy sold yesterday. How much cheesecake and how much strudel? What for? Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. She hears I'm running the crab game. She'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan dear.
Adelaide.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
Are you still rehearsing?
Yeah, that's today's driver, Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I said, I'm starving. I gotta get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
Well, so what did you say to him?
I told him, I said, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's okay, Nathan. Happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A bell.
Read the cards.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, Adelaide, about your present. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Nathan, you should have.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Oh, that's okay, Nathan. I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Well, don't you worry. Someday I'll be in the money and you'll have more make than a me.
Nathan, I can do without anything. Just so long as you don't start running that crap game.
The crab game? What an absurd thought. 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
What? Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake? That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey, nothing.
Any news yet, Detroit?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that all about?
His wife's having a baby.
And why is he asking you?
Well, he's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, honey, I'm expecting a call. And I know you're hungry, and...
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
Well, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Look, fellas, let us take Adelaide to the drugstore. It's across the street, and there are a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, you're such a sweetest person. Come on.
Hey, Sky Masterson, glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, the old promoter you.
How are you?
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's? You gonna be in town long?
Now I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's a lot of action down there. Would you like to come with me?
No, I got a lot of things to do. Now, in the meantime, how about going over to Minnie's and get a piece of cheesecake? He sells a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine, fine. She's still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
Yeah, we all got to someday.
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan, we got to remember that as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Now tell me, are you hungry yet? Do you want to go over to Minnie's and get a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something?
Nah, I think I'll go get some late results.
Oh, but you will admit that Minnie has the greatest cheesecake in the world, don't you?
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
And who ain't? But there's some people who like Minnie's strudel. Offhand, what do you think he sells more of, cheesecake or strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought. But if everybody is like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, I thought I'd give you a little action for old time's sake. Now listen, I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday, Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story. When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I'm sorry that I'm not able to bankroll you to a very large start, but not having any potatoes to give you, I'm now going to stake you to some very valuable place. One of these days in your travels, a guy is going to come to you and show you a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And this guy is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you are going to wind up with an ear full of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, well, you don't...
However, if you're really looking for some action, I'll bet you the same 1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Blue. What a ridiculous color. Hey, Nate, we took Adelaide to the drugstore. Don't bother me now.
How are you, Sky?
Good. How's it with you fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely, thank you. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she said you should pick her up at the hot box later. And don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear? Nathan, that is husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you're trapped. And Adelaide, you have the kind of doll that is most difficult to unload.
Well, I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And besides, a guy without a doll, well, if a guy didn't have a dog, who would holler at him?
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I just say a guy should have them around when he wants them. And they are easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, then how come you ain't got one? How come you're not taking one to Havana with you?
I like to travel light, but if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll, and I name her. Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name any doll, you will take her to Havana with you tomorrow?
You gotta bet.
I name her.
Her? Cider.